So it's me, your little boy, Kid Samson. I have something special for us to do on today. So the truth is that God always answered all our prayers. You know what I'm saying? God truly answered all our prayers. The main truth is that some prayer we expect God to answer, He don't give us the direction the way we expect it. Meaning that God have different means in which our requests are being answered, in which all our requests are being granted. You know, sometimes when we ask God for direction, He give us pain in order for us to do or to pass through it. Sometimes when you ask God for strength, He give you He give you difficulties. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you ask God for courage, He give you more problem to encounter. Because the more problem you have, the more strong you become. You know what I'm saying? So God have different means of giving us our answer, direct and indirect. But many of us always think that our prayers are not answered. Many of us always think that our prayers are not answered, but not knowing that God truly answered it all indirectly, not the way we expect it. That is why you don't need to bother yourself. All that you asked from God, He is giving you all that you request from God. He is absolutely giving it all to you. He knows that which you need. He knows that which you want. You know what I'm saying? So that is why when you ask God, when you pray, leave the rest for God. You don't know the reason why you are so strong today, you as a choosing. Because you can recall or remember that where you used to be before, how strong you are before is quite different from how strong you are now. That means there is a reason. You know what I'm saying? You can easily tell the difference between your strength yesterday and your strength today. You can easily tell the difference between yourself now and yourself in years back. That means there is something that God is adding in your life every regular day. God is not sleeping. God is not weak. God is not seeing everything you are seeing your prayer point and include it. No, He is absolutely working on your prayer. He is absolutely answering your prayer. Just that many of us are not able to figure it out. Just that many of us are not able to understand it. You know what I'm saying? So the truth is that God is absolutely answering your prayer, directly or indirectly. That's why sometimes when we ask God for protection, He give us on certain trouble. He allows some certain people to trouble us in order for us to know that He is with us. Sometimes when you ask God for strength, He give us pain. He give us some trials. He give us some dangers in order for us to be strong. In order for us to be because sometimes when many of us encounter some certain things that we don't expect in our life, we think that is the work of the devil. We think that is the plans of the devil, that the thought of God only is to make us sleep and wake up, is to make everything so easy for us. But you can remember that even when God chose David, David was also treated as a black sheep. You can remember even when God selected this woman called Esther, she was also treated like nobody. So that is why you need to understand that even when God choose you, He don't want you to be so lazy. He wants you to be strong like Him. He wants you to be bold like Him. He wants you to be wise like Him. He wants you to be great like Him. That is why when you ask God for wisdom, He give you He give you ability to learn from the mistake of others, or He allows some mistake to occur in your life or around people within you, so that you can get wisdom through them. Because wisdom comes from the mistake of others and the mistake of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that is why you need to understand that everything you are going through, that is why today, if you ask God to bless you, He give you job. If you ask God to favor you, He give you opportunities. If you ask God to multiply your work, He give you more opportunities. That's why when you ask God to do what? To bless your job, He give you more customers. Not that they will just come like that. Not that they are going to come without you struggling for it. He wants you to know that you walk towards it. He wants to make sure you will understand that you walk towards what you have today. So that's why you need to understand that God is not sleeping. God is not what indeed sleeping. He is aware and He knows where He is taking you to. So you don't need to be panicking. You don't need to be frustrated. You don't need to be devastated. All you just need is just for you to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? So God is answering all our prayers in different angles, in different areas. That is why today, if you ask God to give you a good man, God will first of all bring out that man that will teach you lesson. Then when you see those ones that God will bring into your life for the rest of your life, you will know how to handle them. You know, see, that's why sometimes if you are a man, or you are a woman, you are asking God for partner. God will first of all allow some certain people to come into your life. And after all that they treated you, so that if the right person come, you will know how to hold them. So you are disappointed either in one thing to another. You are disappointed in your job. You are disappointed in different ways. The reason why God allowed this, so that when He gives you another opportunity, you will remember what you have lost before in order for you to hold it. So that's why sometimes when you ask God for turnaround, when you ask God for breakthrough, He first of all break you before the breakthrough come through. So God knows how to handle all our case. God is secretly answering our prayer, and many of us don't understand it. You know, I can remember when I lost my first job, many of my friends were mocking at me because I listened to them. Yes, when I pray for God to give me job, God give me the job. Through what? Through my friends, my landlord. God give me the job. So because I was listening to my friend, many of them were telling me, this your job is not good, it's not this. I lost the job. So when God give me another job, many of them start to say the same word, but I refuse to hearken to them. I refuse to listen to them. I refuse to hear them, because I know that the mistake I did before, I don't want to repeat it again. So my brothers, my sisters, God is answering all our prayers. God is not sleeping. He knows what we truly want. But He won't just give you directly. He will first of all allow you to do what? To see the obstacle that you must pass through before you get to that place. That is why God allowed Esther to pass through the pain in the hand of Haman before he break him out to the palace, to the palace to become a queen. That is why God allowed Joseph to pass through all struggles and temptation before he bring out the best in him. Joseph was praying, Anna was praying, but God allowed them to go through some certain tough storm before He bring out the best in them. So you that is up there praying 24 hours, thinking that God is not hearing you, just have a little patience. You will see you're answered. Some of them are answered. Some of them are still on their way. Some of them are processing. Some of them are under finishing goods. Just give God patience. You will see the reward, and you will see what you're doing. May God bless you and remain blessed.